welcome.
Thank you very much.
Please tell me the name of your film and tell me about it.
The name of our film is A Million Miles Away, and it details the life and exceptional career of a fantastic musician named Peter Case. And I think, I think we got under the surface and really told the story. And it's got some fantastic music, and it's a real human story because his life is really, really interesting. It's like a lot of peaks, a lot of valleys, long way from the frozen streets of Buffalo, New York, all the way to San Francisco, down to Los Angeles, and now just all over the world, just doing the troubadour thing, just playing the song for audiences all over, and just a fantastically interesting guy, and hopefully we made a fantastically interesting film about him.
It sounds very interesting. Can you talk about the film a little bit? What did you do?
I found out about Peter through Fred, and I did the music for the film.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. So one of the things that we decided to do to really show him in the best light was to do set pieces in the studio as well as covering his live performances. Mm-hmm. So we went into a few days at a couple of different studios in Los Angeles and recorded him solo, which he does a lot of on the road, then also him with a band, which he doesn't do a lot of, and we also did a reimagination of one of his songs as a gospel piece with a singer called Lady Blackbird and another singer called Chris Pierce. So really to bring his music in a new way to a new audience was part of our sort of thesis doing this thing.
Oh, sounds great. What was your experience on the film?
Yeah, my experience, I also heard about Peter through Fred. I was one of the producers along with Chris and Fred, and basically we, when I came on board, we discovered the story of this guy. I was really fascinated by the story, and then set about trying to find archival material from, we have 16 millimeter footage from the 70s, we have VHS from the 80s, all the way up through, iPhone footage from the last couple of years, so it's really, you get to watch his journey through the last few decades of the music industry and the LA punk and power pop scene, and, thankfully we were able to find the footage to really, help tell that story and to bring that scene to life.
Wow, sounds really interesting.
Yeah.
What would you like audiences to take away from this film?
Well, I think especially in these troubled times, I think music is really maybe the only thing that we all have in common. I mean, you can find people on the far right of the spectrum and people on the far left of the spectrum, and they're like, didn't I see you at a Grateful Dead concert? It's like the only place where we meet anymore.
Yeah.
And for a story about like Peter's, which is really I don't want to say rags to riches because that's a trope, but a guy who really was born as far away from the music scene as possible, to a guy who's literally made a 40-year career out of singing his songs, telling his stories, and he has this devoted fan base who hang on everything he does, and he's still going strong. So I think everybody can take something really positive away from it.
Very much. That's great.
Yeah, thank you.
How's your experience been here at the Santa Barbara International Film Festival?
Well, we haven't been here that long. We just got here a few hours ago, but it's great. Claudia's fantastic. In those few hours, it's the best couple of hours I've ever spent in my life.
Half hour, so it's even better.
All right. Well, please, gentlemen, enjoy the rest of your time.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.